So let's get started with the basic terminologies. The very first is environment. Environment is basically an immediate surrounding of an organism. So we can say that it's an immediate surrounding of an organism. Now these surroundings can be in the range of external conditions. For example, whether they can be a physical or they can be biological. So we can say that an environment is basically an immediate surroundings. Now an ecosystem is basically the first given by the concept by the A.G. Tinsley in 1935. What he said that it is an open system. I shouldn't say it is an open system right now because most of the people don't know what the open system means. But in the very layman term, I would say that it is more like an interaction between living plus non-living. So it is an interaction between the living component and the non-living component. This living component is what we call biotic and this what we call abiotic. This whole thing is known as an ecosystem. Now there is a third term that everyone should know about, that's called the ecology. Ecology was a concept which was first time given by Ernest Haeckel. Ernest Haeckel said that ecology is basically a study of natural environment. Where there will be a relation between two organisms. Suppose these are the two organisms. What is basically a relationship between them, also including a relationship of them as per their surroundings. So we can say that an ecology is a study of natural environment where a relationship of the organism is studied with respect to one another to their surrounding. Now I hope these three concepts and the terms are pretty much clear regarding the environment, ecosystem and ecology. So now suppose there is an aquarium and this aquarium contains one fish and the water surrounded by this thing. Now the fish is a living and the water is a non-living. So can we call this thing as an ecosystem? Ecosystem contains an interaction between a living and a non-living. So answer is yes. We call this thing as an ecosystem. So ecosystem can be man-made plus it can also be an natural. Apart from that, when we call about the ecology is basically a study of natural environment. To study the ecology in the much deeper perspective, there are different types of the ecologies. The ecology can be studied through three domains. The first one is called the Autecology. The second one is called Synecology. And the third one is called, Ecosystem ecology. The Autecology is a study of a single species. So when we study a species only in its own domain, a single one, without a relation with other organism, that is called the Autecology. For example, if you are studying the Panthera tigris or the Panthera tigris banglaria, that is basically the Royal Bengal tiger, that's called the Autecology. The second one is Synecology. Synecology means you are studying an organism in a community. So it's more likely a study of community ecology. Then the third is an ecosystem ecology. The ecosystem ecology is basically what we call as a landscape ecology, or you can say a habitat ecology. So I think the word, the landscape ecology or habitat ecology. So it is more likely a study of the natural ecosystem. So this is how we study the ecology in a larger perspectives.